Liverpool 1, Man United 2, a result nobody anticipated in the whole world. Only United fans who were positive that believe United can go to Anfield. But United went to Liverpool, they went there, they saw, they conquered, and they left with how many points?
3.
How many points?
Trace.
Right. I'm here with the Soul Man, Mr. Positive, Globetrotting Josh, and Francisco.
Welcome, Francisco.
Right, Francisco, welcome. Thank you very much. Right, today we have done something that we haven't done. We won 2 games in a row.
2 games in a row.
Right. Somebody's getting a haircut.
Someone get that guy. He said 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Five. I still don't know about that 5.
So he can get this. He can do a little trim.
Yeah.
All right, Positive Joe. When we scored in 63 seconds, were you like too early to score, or you were ready?
I mean, just the idea, like, first of all, it caught everybody by shock, right? Like, nobody anticipated that at all. But getting that first goal in, it seems like we've always started fast. This season, the first 10, 15 minutes, we've always gone at teams. It's just that we've never scored. And today, we paid dividends on it. So the strategy, it's working. Right? This is no different than what we have done doing Sunderland.
Are we still hammering out?
Listen. Listen. Hey. All you insurrectionists out there. Alright? I just want you to know today, at the end of the match, it was Liverpool 1 and the system 2. Okay?
The system, you know.
The system won this game today. I don't want to hear anybody talking about individual brilliance anymore, and none of that. Right? The system did what it was supposed to do today. And you got to give Airman his credit for that. Alright? That's all I got to say about that.
Right. So the game. Back to the game. How satisfied were you with that performance today?
Incredible. It seems like we managed the game quite well. I felt like from time to time we gave them a little bit too much of the ball, but because Liverpool is not hitting on all cylinders this season, it seems like they're in a bit of a slump. Mentally, they may be a little bit hit. Today, they're a little bit lower, so I'll take that. There was an opportunity for us to take advantage of them mentally, and we did that today, and we did it well, right? We didn't. Yes, there was a little bit of luck. Yes, and there was a little bit of luck with the post being hit multiple times, but at the same time, that's football, and there were chances that we could have gone up 3-4, right? Indeed, we didn't take our chances. Both teams actually were having pretty much the same exact kind of game.
Kind of like a 3-3 draw.
Yes.
You took our chances from.
So when we came up top, mentally, Harry Maguire, what can I say? The redemption arc of this guy keeps redemption in, man.
So the redemption meter has gone this way now.
Oh, I mean, yes, it's full on. Now
It's all green.
I'm not ready to put his name in for Ballon d'Or. I don't know. I'm not ready to start talking about his contract or anything like that. But hell of a performance from this guy today, man. Hell of a performance.
Globetrotting Josh, how did you see the game?
Joe, I don't think you took a breath during that entire thing.
Oh,
so
yeah. We'll take my breath right now.
This man is excited, and I love it.
It's a great week already.
Yes.
Good week.
So I also right now I'm kind of I'm like Joe. I'm just over the moon, and I'm also like Josh. Let's make sure that we temper things because I want to be the eternal optimist, which I think is fine, but we also need to make sure that we put things in context. And so, one, I never thought that we would get 3 points out of this match today. So I'm over the moon about that. I thought a draw, that's the most I could look for. I thought that would have been a good result. So the fact that we got 3 points, fantastic. We have to go and recognize though that Liverpool had lost 3 in a row prior to this. This is the first time they've lost 4 in a row since 2014. So this is not like you said, Liverpool that's hitting on all cylinders, right? So
do we care?
I'm just trying
No. I said we don't care. Not today.
I'm over the moon about it.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just saying is that let's just make sure that as we go forward, that let's go and take a look at everything that happened today and good results, decent performance today, but we also, like you said, many ways that this game could have gone the opposite direction.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, though, we also missed our own opportunities.
Right.
And so we still need to focus on making sure that we are not giving opportunities. Remember when the first half we're yelling because Dallo is allowing a shot on goal. Like,
Yes.
why are we even allowing
Default
a
post.
shot
Default
on
post.
goal, right?
Yeah.
And if Liverpool was a little bit more clinical, they would have punished us
Yes.
multiple times, right? Now, we also had opportunities where we should have been a little bit more clinical.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Bruno,
but
Bruno.
all I'm saying though is that if we can recognize this, let's be better on defending and more clinical on our finishing. Well, then the sky's the limit.
Francisco, what say you, brother?
Well, first, I think Lavin's is the MVP of this game. We finally have a goalie. We would have been down otherwise.
It brought confidence.
Kept us
He
in the
brought
game.
confidence. He talks to the defense. He moves them around, tells them what's happening behind them where they can't see. So I feel like he belongs in the MVP of today.
Okay.
And it's so satisfying to see that and have that confidence that, wait, we can actually just relax. If our defense gets beat, we still have a chance. And all these blocks, I mean, he was amazing to me.
Because Lord knows Onana would have leaked at least one goal.
Oh,
Yeah.
easily.
Yeah. And
One of those corner kicks would have gone in easily.
And I agree. I felt like it was a 1-1 would have been fair. But, you know, the beautiful game, luck sometimes worse than your side. But we had a goalie that made things happen. And
Right.
Big head McGuire.
I was gonna say, and I just also want to add on to that, like, also one, Harry Maguire, we were just like, remember, it was only 2 seasons ago where we hated that man with a passion. He was scoring own goals left, right, and center.
Yeah,
we're like,
yeah.
But he
stop.
didn't quit on
Every time he got subbed on, we were just like, oh, we were booing him, right?
Yeah.
And kudos to that man's character,
Yes.
that he just
Agreed.
picked himself up and said he understood the criticism and he worked on it.
Right.
And now that
Turned it
guy
around.
is just going and scoring goals whenever we need it, you know?
And playing defense.
Yes. So, and secondly, like you mentioned also, we got that goal scored against us, and in the past we would have folded. Manchester United, we would have just crumbled.
we would've
probably
crumbled.
We would have given a second and a third, right?
Yeah.
And
And consider the penalty of pressure.
and
Yeah.
Kudos to us today. We got scored on, and it was like, okay, no.
Back.
Come back.
Like you said,
So that second goal.
Casemiro would have gotten a straight red.
Yeah.
Yes, follow the system, follow the plan. We did that, and then our boy Harry Maguire comes through.
Because when we scored that second goal, I think Liverpool were like, it was mentally they were just drained.
Yeah,
Like,
they were done, yeah.
wow, we thought we could come back. But yeah.
Because it didn't even seem like we made it easy for them.
No.
Yes, they weren't getting chances. They weren't able to progress the ball.
Yeah.
At some point, you saw it was like 8 out of 10 times, once they got the ball, they at least were able to get to the top of our box. You know, they were able to get the ball in there. But at that point, we shut it down and kicked the ball back out. Right? We frustrated them for a very long time.
Long time.
Very long time.
Very long
You know,
time.
it was unfortunate with Dogu sticking his leg out. Other than that, they didn't really get a sniff. We shut down Salah. We shut down Isak. Like props to Gallo. You know, I am the number one,
Dialogue enemy.
the presidente of the
Dalot.
Diego Dalot haters organization. Right? I want this guy. I still want him out. But shout out to you, Diego Dalot. I know you watched
The back four was
I know you're a
solid.
fan
The
of
back
show.
four, Delict, Shaw, Maguire, Dalot, they all played a fantastic game today. They all did it. Right. What are you giving them on a scale of 1 to 10 performance today?
Team?
Yeah.
Bro. Yo, we in one here since when?
2016.
in a while.
2016?
Yeah.
This
Louis
is
van
Anfield,
Gaal.
man. This is Anfield. I'm gonna give this team today.
Yeah.
I'm giving it 8 out of 10 performance today.
Okay.
8 out of 10.
I'm the same
8
way.
out of 10
Again,
performance.
What are you giving them?
I'm also giving them an 8. A lot of things that we can still improve, but the fact for us to go to Anfield with
Don't
the
forget,
result,
they are the current EPL champions. You know that?
Yes. No, that's a good squad.
first goal.
And we went in there away from home. And again, also just the fact that we're able to give up that goal and still come back for the
Still come
second.
back.
So much respect. for
Shut the
them.
game down.
Yeah.
We wanted it more than they did.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would you give them on a scale of 1 to 10?
I think I would agree with a 7 or an 8. I kind of wish we wouldn't park the bus and still be aggressive after we score. Like, let's go 5-1. Why do we have to satisfy?
Wait,
Attack.
5-1 at Anfield?
Why do we back up? We were so good before we. I mean, as soon as they tied it up, we started being aggressive again. Why do we back off? We don't need to park the bus.
I understand, but
I understand where it ended, but we have the power. Obviously, we don't face on. Why not 5-1?
we can't beat Sunderland 5-1. What makes you think we're gonna beat Liverpool at Anfield 5-1?
We're talking about today.
We're talking about today.
I understand. I understand the sentiment because even as like before that first goal, their goal was coming for a while.
Yeah,
Because
it was. They were knocking on
They
that
were
door.
knocking.
They were
Like,
knocking.
They had the ball that was going around, and I kept saying like, we can't keep giving up opportunities like this because they're going to punish us on one of these, and they finally did, right? And I wish that we,
Marginally offside, but they got through.
hey, but regardless, but again, it had been coming for a while, and to his point, if we're ever to even think about winning a championship again, we've got to become that team that goes and just pounds a team into the ground.
Submission.
You get one goal, you get the second, you get the third. Like,
Yeah.
we never let up. And I feel like once we did get the goal, yes, I mean, I understand what we were doing, and maybe we're not the team that we to be able to go and pounce them just yet. But there was definitely a shift, and then that goal came. But then there was another shift. Kudos to us for that. So.
Right. As it stands, man of the match. Man of the match.
Man of the match today.
You can say the whole team.
The whole team was pretty solid.
Was there any individual who you could say, this guy was phenomenal today? He played out of his skin.
I don't want to say anybody in particular. We just had everybody that just really did their jobs very well. Cunha, he didn't get on the score sheet, but he did his job quite well. He kept the back line busy.
Did you see that little bit he did there with Vitor to that was phenomenal.
I love Brazil.
Good. Cheers, bro.
Nice meeting you, man.
Right now it's still pretty fresh. There was nobody that stood out. If I was to give it to somebody, I'll give it to Lemans. Such a
the goalkeeper?
big game, big opportunity, kept us in the game.
All right.
No, I think I'm going to say the same as give it to the goalkeeper because it cannot be overrated. The confidence that gives to a team when you trust your goalkeeper, a guy that's not going to go and give up easy goals. He's going to be confident in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Like there was another one today where like the ball came in and we're like, if that was an honor, he would have punched it into our nets. And so, but like you can just see how that affects guys in front and their confidence in going forward.
Yeah.
It does, and like there's just been a noticeable difference since he's been in there. The guys seem to trust him, and that affects everything on the field.
All right. Who would you say to my Francisco?
Like I said earlier, we had a goalie finally, and it's so refreshing to feel that confidence that, okay, we still have a chance once our defense is beat. That, he might do it. When before it was kind of like, it's over once they passed our defense.
I like even today. I noticed every time the ball was in the 18-yard box, my anxiety level compared to when Onana.
Yes.
With Onana, it was like here every single
Yeah.
time. Now
Every
it's
cross in
like,
the box.
okay,
every cutback.
You're waiting to see how he's going to save it.
Yeah.
Well, you have heard it from Mr. Red Army, who are celebrating. What are you going to give the manager rating? What would you give Amarin today? For his
Amarin.
tactics, substitutions, and the system he played today.
My man, it's a 9 out of 10 today. 9 out of mother.
So that is an Amarin in with a rubber stamp.
What a rubber stamp. Notarized, man. Notarized.
Okay. What would you give Amarin today?
I don't know if I'm going to go quite as high as 9, but I think I am going to say 8. And I've said this before, is that a lot of blame is put on Amram, but when you actually delve into the stats and what's happening, you look at like expected goals versus actual goals. The problem is not Amram. The problem is our players and their execution, right? And it's like once they finally start executing, that's when we start winning matches. And I think you're starting to see that. So I'm just like, no. For all the Amram haters, like the guy has a process. He has a plan. Let him cook.
Okay. What would you give Amarin today?
I'll give him a 7.
7.
Only because I don't understand why Mbeumo isn't playing anymore.
Right.
It's,
Right.
It makes no sense to me.
I think it took too long for Manu to come
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Should have came in like in the 78th minute.
Yeah.
Bruno's
Yeah.
legs are gone. Mbeumo, by the time Mbeumo was super tired, I felt like we were out of subs at the time, but yeah, he was a liability at some point.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
You have heard it from Houston Red Army, who are celebrating that victorious, astronomical, stratospherical win at Anfield today. We went there, we saw, we conquered, and we are here celebrating. From all of us, Houston Red Army, glory, glory,
Man United!
Come on, boys.
Come on, you Reds!
Come on, you Reds. Yes. That was great. Bye-bye.